Hello everyone, so I thought I would film a brand new craft area tour. I don't have a craft room, I have a craft corner, but I wanted to do an updated one. The last one I did was about 9 months ago, so I thought I would film an updated one. So, I don't have a craft room, there is not enough rooms in this house to have a craft room, but I have a craft corner. So over here, there's the back of my TV, and the rest of my front room's over here, and then we have kids' toys over here. So I have this little area, but it works for me at the moment. I'm still waiting to get a bit more furniture to come in here. I want like a Calyx unit over there or something. But yes, so as you can see, my craft room kind of starts here. So I just have some printer paper down here, and then Mia's book bag just kind of lives there. It's just where she always seems to keep it. And then we're on to this first desk. Now this was my original desk. It is actually a vanity, like a makeup desk. This actually comes up and there's a mirror under there, but it's got nothing in. So yeah, so onto the top. So this kind of magazine rack thing is from Wilko's. It was about £2 to £3, and I just hold my 12 by whichever width stickers in here. So all the kind of really tall ones. So I have like gems, I have like the accent sticker packs from various ranges in here, and then I hold all the newer packs that I don't want to open yet because I must get through these ones first at the back. So all the alpha stickers and stuff there. Then we have this is just my out tray. So I have some McDonald's vouchers because I like to eat. I have some paperwork for my therapy. I have just some pocket letters that still need to be packaged up. I have a letter I need to reply to. And then, yeah, so that's all that's in there. I then have this little tray which is from the Works. I think they were like in a pack of 4 or 3 or something for like £1 or something really cheap. And these just hold all my enamel dots and gems. So I have these and various enamel dots, resin flowers, some from the Brimbles box. And then these, which a lovely lady at Planacon gave me. So yeah, so they live in there. I then have this is actually a letter, kind of what is supposed to be an outbox. I did try and use it for that, and I just couldn't, it just wouldn't work for me. So it now holds my smaller stickers. So I have like the smaller sheets, like I have some Brimbles ones, I have some little alpha ones in here, decorative ones, just some plain ones, some loose ones, smaller alpha, the Tim Holtz ones live in here. So yeah, so they're all like my smaller stickers. I do need to sort through these actually whenever I've got some time. Then I have this. Now this is my ephemera. I have recently just sorted through all of these. I did have all the packaging that all the ephemera came in, and it was just getting a nightmare trying to sort through it all. So I stole an idea from Grace, from Miss Paper Lover, from her tour. She does her ephemera a little bit, pretty much similar to this. But basically I had a lot of these plastic covers left from when I made the paper clips for the goodie bags for Planacon, and I decided to utilise them and sort my ephemera. So for example, there's these ones. These are the pink paisley ones, and I just cut out the logo of what collection it is, put the ephemera in, and then cut out the back, which normally tells you what's in it, and then crossed out which ones I've used, which didn't end up working because I was finding in another ephemera box stuff that actually belonged in these. That method didn't work, but yeah, so I have all the ephemera packs in here at the front, and then at the back are the ones that are unopened. So kind of I have to get through these before I can start using those. That's my logic anyway. So we'll just stand up again. Then we have this drawer, and this is just kind of a, I haven't had a chance to find somewhere to put it drawer. There's loads of like odd sticker sheets and stuff. That's absolutely full, so I'm going to have to try and get another one of those so I can put some of these in. But there's just like a tripod in here. There's the wire for my camera, a planner band, just random stuff in here that still needs to be sorted. So there's that. Oh. So there's that drawer. Then under here, there is normally a few bits on here, but I've hidden them because there's some birthday presents for a lovely lady and some presents for another two lovely ladies who probably know who they are, that normally live on top of there. But this is where I keep on here. This is actually a present for Alice for her birthday, or part of her birthday present, but she already knows about this one, so that's why I've left it there. So yeah, so this is where I keep all the stuff for friends or presents I pick up for people. This is just a notebook we're using for wedding stuff, and it just kind of lives under here. There's my bag where that normally lives. Then I have two of these, I think they're called Very Useful Boxes, and this one under here is just embellishment. So this is just chipboard embellishments that I've taken out of the sheet under there. And then this is the recent, not the recent Quirky Kit box, the one before. So there's that. Then I have these are just some card blanks. Left over from invitations. Don't really know what I'm going to do with those. I probably use a few of them making birthday cards for people, but if anyone that knows me would like some card blanks, then let me know. I think they're A6. I think they're A6. So yeah, and then I have this, which is just a plastic wallet that just has a load of alpha stickers in. I need to go through them, but I found this actually when I was going through my craft stuff and sorting it all out a few days ago, so that still needs to be sorted. And then I have this, which is the bag that I bought from HomeSense, which is just my craft stuff. This is here. I normally pack it just before I go upstairs if I want to do some crafting upstairs. And then this is just a box of stuff I no longer want, that I either want to sell on or give away or whatever. So that's just there at the moment whilst I think of, or try and find the time to post pictures of it up. Then there's my tripod, which if anyone's wondering is from Argos. It's about £19.99. This is like my fourth one. I keep breaking the legs on it, so nothing to do with the actual tripod, it's just I can't seem to keep them from break-ins. Okay, so now on to the next desk. Now these desks are from IKEA. They are supposed to be white. As you can see, I've not been very careful with them, but they are super cheap. They're only £15. And I think you can buy the tops separately from what I remember. So I'm thinking of just buying 2 new tops to cover those. And then getting a cutting mat which will cover the white desk. So I think I'm going to sit down. Oh dear. So on this desk here, starting from here, I have some brand new storage. First of all, I have this. This is from Wilkinson's. This is part of one of their new stationery ranges. Well, new to my local Wilkinson's. I don't know whether it's new everywhere else. And then in here, in the bottom drawer, there's just like loose stickers. People send, like planner stickers people send me, or when I finished with a kit, I will cut up any ones that are left and then just put them in here, and then when I do Happy Mail or whatever, I can then go in here and give them a handful, or if I've got a kit that hasn't got a lot in and I need some more, I can just root through here and find ones that match. So that's that drawer. Oh, squeeze. Then the top drawer, this one, has all my Project Life stuff. So I don't do Project Life, but I have got some of these cards. So I've got the smaller ones up here, slightly bigger, and then the larger ones. I don't have a lot. I used to have loads, but I send a lot of them away, and I use loads in scrapbook layouts now. But they're not sorted out. I don't really know. I have to kind of root through to find one that I need. I am going to try and section these off and sort them out into separate things, but I haven't just had the chance yet. And then I just have some tags. Some of these were from the Lollipop boxes when I used to get them. Extra tags that I can use for layering. And then just some tiny kind of craft envelopes that I use in Happy Mail as well. So that's what's in there. Then onto here, this is brand new storage. I've literally just finished setting this up. So I got this from Wilkinson's. It was about £3.90 something. And it's basically supposed to be storage for like nails and DIY stuff. But I'm using it as washi tape holder. So these are all the washi tapes. I do have another bond here that you'll see in a minute. That has more washi tape in that didn't fit in here, and I have got a load more washi tape coming, so I'm going to have to go and get another one of these. It does come with section off things, which are what these are down here, if you were wondering what they are. But obviously I'm not going to section off. So yeah, I love that I can see it all now. It doesn't close, but oh well. So yeah. Then I have this. So these baskets, I forgot to say, are from the pound shop. You get 2 for £1. And these are, this is just miscellaneous ephemera, what people have sent me, what I've had left over from kits as well. When I first started crafting, whenever I got an ephemera pack, I just used to empty it into the big pile of ephemera that I already had. I know, shocking, but I now keep it like that. So this is still some left over from when I used to do that. And I've kind of color coded it, so I've not gone too crazy, but these are the blues and like the turquoises, and then the pinks. Obviously I've got a lot of pink and some purples, and then these are just kind of reds and darker pinks, and then a little bit of yellows and oranges. So I haven't gone too crazy with it. Few green. I don't really like green, so that's probably why I haven't got a lot of that. Just some kind of foiled or glittery ones. These are just miscellaneous. These are floral up here, and then these ones are just kind of miscellaneous ones. And then these again are just white, mainly white with a bit of colour on. And these are just some wood veneer that I've got. Not a lot. And then these are just a few craft ones. So this is going to help me out when I want to do scrapbooking and I need a specific colour. I can just come in here and get the pack that I need. So that's that. Then these are just a roll of sticky labels that I use when I'm sending stuff out. I've been addressing a few things, so that's why they're out. And then my internet box is there, and then I have a sign that I made for the wedding that actually ended up being too big. So I've kept it there for now. And then I have a random bunny clip. That's so random. Random bunny clip. Then I have pen pot number 1. So this, it did have my most used pens, and then it just started becoming anything that I could shove in here. So I've got some flowers left over from doing some wedding stuff. I have a lot of flowers in here. Paper clips, pencils. This is actually a straw from when I went out with my friend Claire for our friend's birthday party, and then we got the weird straws. I was going to use it in Smashbooking, but I haven't Smashbooked that page yet, so it lives there. I have so many pairs of scissors. I have some of my Uniball Signo pens in here. Flowers falling out. Favourite pen of all time. Bullet one out of ink. So, yes. Oh, and I have my tweezers in here as well. So, there's that. Then coming over here. Now, I did the normal, or whatever craft person has done and bought this from Argos. This is supposed to be a shoes storage shelf, but obviously everyone puts them on their desks, so I joined the gang of people doing that. So at the top here we just have this letter G that someone sent me in Happy Mail. Just stand up, sorry the lighting's a little bit terrible. We have my I can't even say it, my Repsco hole punch, just a normal stapler, some extra legs for my tripod, or feet for the tripod shall I say. This is all stamping stuff, so I have some ink and then stamps, clear stamps in the back, some roller stamps, and then just some correcting fluid stuff. Then I have this is from the Pound Shop. This is supposed to have like nail varnishes in, but this is basically holding just tiny little bits. So I have some of these paper clips, I have some more wood veneer, some of these little bows, little focus, some more bows, just tiny little bits in here. And then I have this, I've had this for about a year now. I got this from Hobbycraft I want to say. And it just holds tiny little things. So these are just some sequins and wood veneer. This one is just brads. This one's more wood veneer. This one, some bigger paper clips, more paper clips, and more paper clips down there as well. This one is supposed to go in there, but it's just not at the minute. I then have this mirror, which was in one of the Lollipop boxes. I just use it when I need to check if I look okay. And I have some tissues here just to like wipe my hands if I'm doing something crafty, or if I need to blot something on my page. This is then all my adhesive, so I have double-sided tape, foam pads, and then I only have one glue stick left. Shock horror, I need to go out and get some more. Then I have a very unhealthy addiction to 6x6 paper pads. So this is my smallest paper pad, which I got from my lovely friend Grace. I then have a multitude of 6x6 paper pads. Then these ones, I think 8x6, I think maybe a little bit bigger. And these are all the Pound Shop ones. I then have, what size are these? I think these are the 8x8. A couple of 8x8, and then this one, which I have no idea what size on, but this is from the Works as well. So they all live up here because I've grabbed them all the time. Then to just behind here, so this is a unit again from IKEA. This is one of the Calyx ones as well. This was up against a wall, that's why these patches are on there, but we moved the front room around. You can see I need to tidy the front room a couple of months ago, so these two top shelves were not being used, so I decided to use them myself. So here I have my sticker storage. I have the Jane Walker by AJ6 Designs timed planner. I have some traveller notebook inserts. I have a Fodori, I think it is. Someone got it for me for my birthday, so there's that, and then there's a couple of art journals and stuff down the side there. Then in this basket, which I got from Asda, I'll just get it down. Oh, it's all fallen. So yeah, just in here I have my glue gun, I have punches, I have gesso, I have all the glue sticks, I have a corner punch and various paints, sprays, and all that kind of mixed media stuff on there. Then onto this shelf I have a couple of Filofaxes that I don't use at the moment, some notepads, and then all just some reading books. And then this is a program from the first Busted concert I went to. And then I have an unhealthy amount of Yankee candles. I love burning candles when I'm crafting, so I've got those. And then just over here I have a lipstick and some nail varnishes ready for filming. Okay, now on to the middle part of this shelf. I'm running out of breath. Oh, I don't know how people film these. Sorry, I just had to go up and sort my kids out because they were crying. But they were fine. They just decided to have an argument whilst trying to go to sleep. Oh, the normality of having children. I have just turned on my overhead lights as well, so I don't know whether that's going to help. But yes, so middle shelf. On this side I have, on the top here, some 12 by 12 sticker sheets, and underneath some loose 12 by 12 papers. I'm running dangerously low on them. And then over here I just have some of the writing pads from the works, some kind of odd shaped paper pads, and these are 12 by 12 paper pads as well. These are just some wood veneer hearts. If you watched my wedding haul you would have seen these, but these are what we got for our wedding frame, and I have a lot left over, so I'm going to do some sort of crafty project with them, I think. Then under here we have two more of these baskets. They don't really have a lot in. These just have some post-it notes in, and this one just has some of these loose stickers. So these are from Hamer, I think, and then these are from Paperchase. So these just have the larger loose stickers that wouldn't have fit in the drawer. Then under here we have this is from Tiger. It's just a tray, and I have some of last month's Brimbles box left here, just ready to use. And then under here, if you can see, I have a couple of pencil cases here which are not in use at the moment. I have my watercolours, which is the Paperchase one, and then I have my Winsor and Newton ones there, which I got from a lovely friend for my birthday. And then under here I have my We Are Memory Keepers 123 punch board for the envelope punch board, and then I have my Fiskars cutting thing, you know what it is, under there as well. Then over here, so up here we have my notice board. So I bought this cork board from Wilkinson's. It was about £2.50. It's absolutely covered. I need to get another one for this side. And it's just got tickets. That's my tickets to the Crafty Catch Up. That's the end of July. Some cards. This was my lanyard here for the Brimbles Con. My busted lanyard down here. Some photos of some planner girls, if you can see them up there. And just some inspiring quotes and stuff up there. I also have a travelling postcard that recently come back to me and stuff like that. And a couple of Mother's Day bits. So this love heart here, I think Mia made me for Mother's Day this year, so I've got that on there. That flower there, William made me that for Mother's Day as well, so I absolutely love things from my kids, so I got that. Then I've got this postcard which is in the previous Brimbles box, and it's just like the definition of planner, so I put that up there because I thought that was kind of a cool card to put up there. And then Stephen, if you don't know, my partner Stephen actually has a YouTube channel. He unboxes some box. It's like a geeky box that has like pot figurines and stuff in, I don't know, but he got this poster which is the Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts, and he wasn't too keen on it, so I shoved it up and put it on there because I thought it was a really cool poster. This dunce cap was actually, if you watched the video from Grace's channel, we did a game, whiteboard game at PlannerCon. We filmed it in the hotel. It was hilarious. Obviously you can tell that I was the dunce and got all the questions wrong, but if you want to check that out, I will link that below as well. Talking of Grace, we have this picture here, which is actually one she sent me in Happy Mail, oh a good 6-7 months ago now, probably longer, that she drew of me. This was my old YouTube profile picture before I changed it, but she drew me, and the unboxing video of that is on my channel, but I cried when I see that because I was just so overwhelmed that someone actually took the time to draw me, so yeah. Then there's this. I got this print from PlannerCon from Little Rainbow Moon, I believe, and or Fabulousy, I can't remember, but whatever when it is, I will try and find the link. But yeah, it's just a dream catcher. Dream catchers really calm me. I love them. I've got them everywhere, as you can see. So I got that, and then this was one I recently did a DIY of. This one, this was a DIY pack on how to make a to make your own dream catcher from Typo. So I've put that up there as well. Then onto here, we just have this glass pot here that has paper clips in. What was in that? I think that jar had some sort of chocolate dessert in or something like that. It was some sort of food, and I was like, oh my god, that'd be amazing for paper clips. So I washed it out and I'm reusing it. And then I just have some notepads. So this is the Kikki K one. This is a Kikki K one as well, which is just like a boxed note one. This one is from Wilko's. It's just one of the, I like the edgings on here. It's like bronze. And then the lid for that jar also has some larger paper clips in. Then this is just some packaging. These are then plastic covers that I was telling you about. I got these on eBay. I think I've got like 200 for like £3 or something. So if you want to reorganise your ephemera, definitely check those out. And I just have one of the boxes from the ephemera ready for some mixed media stuff. Then over here, this is just a little teddy I got for Mother's Day, again from the kids. I don't care that I've got a teddy bear on my desk. I just love it, and it was from them, and Mia and William picked it all out by themselves, so I love it. And here we just have photos that still need to be scrapped or smash booked, so that's why they're all under there. We then have my mouse mat. So when I ordered my business cards for my YouTube for the paper clips that I made for Brimbles Gone, there was an option to get a free mouse mat printed, so I got a mouse mat with my YouTube tag on it, which is really cool. I then have my cutting mat under here, which is an A4 one. It is tiny and pretty much useless. It's covered in crap, but yes, that's under there. And then here I just have my currently thing. So this is my current wedding planner. This is my currently smash book. This is currently the planner that I do my plan with me videos in. So this is the AJ6 design one. I've just got my old cover from my old Erin Condren planner on there, but this is actually AJ6 Designs one. And then I have a couple of notebooks that I just kind of write and journal in. I have my art journal here, which is this one here that came in the Planacon thing. A Father's Day card that is for actually Stephen's dad, not mine. It's just sitting on there. My current everyday planner, so this is one I reference to all the time. And then this, I'm trying to figure out what to do with it at the minute. This was in the Planacon goodie bag. I don't really know what I'm going to put in here, but I've put it on there so I can find something to do with it. Then in here, this bag was my quirky kit, my last quirky kit was in, and it just has all the leftover key rings from the favours for the wedding. If you want to know what these look like, I'll link my recent haul video below. I then have this pen. I'm trying to sell it on. I did buy it for my dad for a Father of the Bride thing, and I actually found him a better one, or a slightly different one that I thought he would like. So no idea what I'm going to do with this. Trying to sell it on, but it's just kind of sitting there for the moment. I then have my laminator, which is from Amazon. Stephen got it for me for Christmas, I want to say. I think it was for Christmas, either that or my birthday. I'm pretty sure it's for Christmas. And it's just from Amazon, as you can see. It's all plugged in down below, so I can't really pull it out, but I've got that. Then I have these. These have been coming in handy really well. These are from Wilko's as well, from one of the new ranges. And obviously it has all the to-do stuff on, so I fill out one of these if I have a particularly busy day, or I'll sit here and fill it out for the morning. And then if I don't have a very busy day, but I have like a shopping list of stuff I need to get, I just have this one, which is from a Brimbles box, I believe. So they're my to-dos. Then we have my printer. So this is the Canon Canon, if you can see that, if it will focus, the Canon MG4250. It's an inkjet printer. This is what I normally print a lot of stuff off of. So yeah, just my printer. We then have our landline phone because it just sits here, and then my camera battery charger is here as well. And I just have my Busted album on here because I was listening to it earlier, so that's just sitting on there. And I have some of these. These are the best chocolate ever. Me and Stephen are addicted to them at the moment, so yes, they don't look very advertising, but they're nice. They just live up there because I like snacking, and if you didn't notice, I do have some sweets on there. I always have sweet treats near my desk. Then we have this. This bar is from IKEA. I think a load of crafters have got this bar. The bar's like £2, and then the little buckets are like I don't know, like 70 something pence. I just have my headband on here. I put this on when I'm crafting just to get my hair out my face. But again, these all need sorting out terribly. They've got random pens and scissors and just randomness in there. I do love, this is one of my new pens. This one is from Typo. I absolutely love it. This is what I normally write on my to-do list with, but there's that. Oh, excuse me shuffling out. Then for under my desk, now obviously Stephen's mounted the plug on the wall for all like the chargers and stuff, and they're just the internet box and the plugs that are plugged in for the TV, so excuse the wires. But on here, this I have a picture from Mia. She randomly taped a picture there for me. This here is a kind of baggy thing that an old scrapbook kit from Studio Calico was in. It just holds my laminating sheets now, but that lives there. And then, sorry for my shadow, I have my scraps box. This is just a box that a package came in, and I've just got my scraps in there. It's overflowing. I am so embarrassed. I need to start going through that. I then have this little clear box here, which just has some ribbon in left over from making paper clips, and I've kept all the purple ones ready for the wedding. This is actually my wedding veil. And it's just under here because it needs to go and be steamed. But I have to put it in this bag so that Stephen can't see it, so that's why that's there. And then just behind that, just there, that box there, that is some wedding scrapbooking stuff. Most of it I think Grace sent me lovingly, so thank you. Then to the back there, so over here they are last year's planners and last year's Smashbook. I have some extra kind of tote bags on here. This are some extra bags, like handbags and stuff over here. And then some old art journals here. My makeup bag, my Adidas bag, which I take when I go to London or somewhere to bring back the hordes of stuff. This is the washi tape I was telling you about. I need to get more storage to put the rest of it in. And then over here we just have my 12 by 12 scrapbook album. This is just a folder that's got some printable stuff in, so if I order something that's a printable from somewhere, it goes in here. I have a frame that broke that I was using for the wedding. I'm going to turn it into some sort of memo board or something. And what's this? Oh, this is one of the boxes that was in that had the notebook in. That was in the Brimbles goodie bag. It just has all the discount codes from the shops in there. Under here I have my kind of memory stuff. So these are all flip books or letters that have been sent to me, or like train tickets and stuff to Smashbook and Scrapbook. Basically it all kind of lives under their safe. And then that's just a present for Stephen that I'm hiding. And then there's my bin. This bin is from Wilkinson's as well. It's the same from the magazine thing that's on the first desk. So that's basically my craft area. I've got to put that back on the shelf. Just above, just if you were interested, we have our pot figurine shelf. It is definitely growing. We're in the process of looking at trying to build some more shelves. This is just some wedding stuff as well as that, but these are all the pot figurines we've got now. Oh god, this is becoming an obsession. I've got some of these I own, but most of these are Stephen's. So yeah, so that's what's staring at me when I'm scrapbooking. It's like I've got an audience. So yeah, so that's the craft tour. Sorry if I run out of breath. Sorry if I run out of breath for half of it, and the lighting might be a bit weird, but yeah, that's currently what's working for me at the moment. When I get the more furniture that I'm waiting to get, I will try and do a kind of mini update, so not like a full tour, but just an update on the actual new furniture that will be going in. So I'm gonna go and tidy the rest of my front room, and I will speak to you all in my next video. Bye.